Hello, it's Pastor John. I hope your day is going fantastic. If not, hey, the Lord is with us in good times and the not so good times. Most of us have come to know that. It's called a walk of faith, and Paul talks about that in Romans chapter 8. I recommend you open that up and read it. It's this constant walk and developing our faith as we trust in the Lord to lead us down that narrow path of righteousness that Jesus refers to. Not the wide path, but the narrow path. We want to make sure that we're on that narrow path. I was thinking about every time I had a job change, whether it was in my former career as a businessman or in my current job as a pastor, and even to some degree with the new church and learning to understand the dynamic and the personality of that church and its members and all those things. There's something that a long time ago, a phrase was coined for how someone learns their job or learns their role in a new position. It's called on-the-job training, OJT. And it's not so fun for those first coming in because you're talking to people and getting a lot of advice and demonstration on how to do your job. And you feel like, oh boy, how am I ever going to learn all this stuff? But you know what? Over time, and you do it, you get proficient at it, especially as you put your heart and soul into learning that job. And this is what Jesus wants us to do when we walk with him, to put our heart and soul into learning the role of being a Christian. And of course, a Christian, that word Christian is Christ in that we are a representative or an ambassador for Jesus. It's only right that we learn that job well, and we do it well. So I want to encourage you in that here right now, that no matter what you're going through, no matter the struggles, maybe you're thinking, boy, will I ever learn to get over that challenge in life or that sin that keeps on creeping up or whatever it may be that's holding you back. You will. As long as you put your heart and soul into that and trust Jesus, that you walk by faith in him. Because he'll teach you. He'll give you that demonstration. Of course, we read the word and we see how Jesus responded, how he carried out his mission and shared the gospel. But at the same time, he tells us today, he speaks to us today through his Spirit. And so his Spirit and then the word of God, we can't go wrong. He leads us to not only understand the theory of truth, which we read about, but how to practice that truth, how to put that into our daily lives. And that's on-the-job training. So continue to learn from him, continue growing in him, and let him teach you all the different nuances and challenges of the Christian life. But you will become proficient at it because you have his help. He never leaves you or forsakes you. And I know that he will make you shine for him throughout your days, so that other people can be drawn in also, and they can then be getting this on-the-job training. There's another word for that too, by the way. It's called discipleship. When you disciple somebody, you're actually giving them on-the-job training. That's what we're all called to do. That Great Commission in Matthew chapter 28 by Jesus says that we are to go forth to preach and teach and to baptize people in the name of Jesus. And it's something that we need to be a part of. It needs to be part of our system, our own on-the-job training, our own being discipled by him, that we are looking for people to disciple and to bring them into that fellowship with God's church, his family, and that way we can all grow together. And not all of us feel like, oh, we're the low one on the totem pole. No, we can grow together and know that we're helping each other get to that heavenly kingdom. I look forward to being there with you someday. Very soon. God bless you.